Hello, welcome back to Pump with Purpose. So as you can see, I have the Elvie Stride here. I am here to do a full review on the Elvie Stride. I'll start with my disclaimers first. Just wanted to let you know I purchased this pump myself. Did not have any discounts, any discount codes. It was not gifted to me in any way. So I have tried 30 pumps to date. And wanted to let you all know, like today, I have not been gifted a pump by a company. So either I purchased the pumps myself, or I got them from my insurance, or I had someone drop them off at my house that was finished their pumping journey. And no, I have Pump with Purpose platform. But again, to date, I have not been gifted a pump, and this pump is no different. It was not gifted by a company at all. Have not been gifted a pump to date by a company. So I just wanted to throw that full disclaimer out there. So in this video, I'm going to do full assembly of the Elvie. When I bring pumps to you, I want to do full assembly so you can see it, how it is, how it works, all of that to the best of my ability. Do research. I will say the manual here is full of great information. It is very thorough. I was able to really get an understanding of what's going on. So always when you are looking at a pump, when you receive it, please read the manual, at least, you know, how it works, how to assemble as much as possible. It just will be great to have. So I have the Elvie Stride here, so I will get started. I will save like how this works and everything for the next video, but want to get started because again, full disclaimer, this pump has a lot of parts. It is just very intense with the amount of parts. I wanted to love this pump for so many reasons. I have the original Elvie. I love it. I use it. I've had it twice now, so I really like the Elvie. I'm able to hack it, so it works well for me. Others may not like it, so that's why I always recommend a consult to like talk through the options. This pump, you can either get it from insurance or you can there are some partners that have a buy it now option, and I have that post as well on my page of currently what was available for that. So just wanted to give you the rundown of how this pump is, how I received it, how you can receive it either from insurance or doing a buy now option from one of their insurance partners. And so this is it. This has a lot of parts. So it has some silicone pieces here. It has the cups. It has the flanges. It has the tubing that like this suction that goes on as well. It has the duck bills. It has tubing. It has a piece to carry it, another holder. It's just a lot of parts. I mean, it's 3 silicone pieces. So at least, you know, to get an idea of what you may have to replace, there are 3 silicone pieces that are there as well. And also the cups as well, flanges are here. It tells you it's a 24. It shows you, you know, what sizing. If you own an Elvie, it shows you what sizing it has. It comes in a 24. I don't know. I haven't found how to get any different replacement parts yet, or how much they cost, or if you needed another size. I haven't found how to get that yet, so I can, you know, continue looking to find that out. But I wanted to just bring this to you. I've used this for a couple of days now. I'll get into that in the next video on how it works, my initial thoughts. Spoiler alert, I'll leave it at that. But just wanted to, you know, tell you a full assembly so you can see it and all that it has, so you can figure out if this would be a good option. But it's just a lot of parts to wash. Silicone parts are there as well. So let's get started. You have the cups here. The cup here as well. It has a stopper at the top, so if you need to pour as well, you can have that to pour out the milk. You can close the stopper back up. It has just a little hole here, so you have to be careful when pouring to make sure milk doesn't come out of that top hole as well. This is the silicone piece that goes around. You'll see there is an area here, and you literally just pop it around and it is on. And then you do the same for the other one. You literally, the parts that moves around goes on the outside, and you literally, I'm being gentle with it, so I don't know, don't pull it too hard. I don't know if this breaks or it could end up stretching where it doesn't fit on as tightly. So please be careful. I haven't had this long enough to realize like how much it takes to stretch so it doesn't easily go on, but I can see this part really needing to be replaced eventually. This is the suction that goes on here onto the flange part. There is an area here, and you literally just put it on. You have to make sure to seal it around Cannot leave any area open. So literally when it's nice and tight, it's all the way around smoothly like this. You want to make sure not to have a part like off like this, because then you won't get the ideal suction. So make sure it is sealed all around. I will do the same on the other one. And you make sure that it's sealed all the way around. Again, I'm not pulling it too hard to know if eventually it may not seal on as tightly. I just see a lot of things that this pump can go wrong and why you may need replacement parts more often, just depending on how careful you are and being gentle with going around, making sure that it doesn't stretch eventually where it doesn't seal as well. But again, I've only had this a few days now, so I don't have the test of time to figure out, you know, if this will, you know, go over easily on, or eventually will it stretch too much. Then you have the duckbills on the video, on the instructions. It goes side to side, so I like to mimic that. So I put the duckbill on. It's a little area, so if you have bigger fingers, I mean, it's very tight in here to like be able to put them on, but you definitely can hold the sides and stick it on, so that's not problematic. I just feel like the design could have been a little bit better in getting this on, and you know, a lot of things that could be done differently with this pump. So there you have it. It's assembled. The parts are together. So now I will get to actually putting them on. So there is an arrow here that lines up with this area here. So you want to make sure to get it on in that area where the arrow and the lines line up, and you literally just push it together. You can kind of feel that here, the air squeezing out of it as well. So that is there. I will do the same for this one. There's an arrow here and a couple of lines here. You can see it, and you want to make sure that the arrow lines up in the lines and it suctions together. So that is it, fully assembled, the cups as well. So that is that. So let's talk about the tubing. So the tubing is here. It's not that long, so that's a good thing. It has a little piece here that will go into the Elvie, and the tubes are here. One thing about this that I did not care for is the tubing only angles downward. So number one, I could pull it out. It's a little tight, and I can't imagine how hard it is to get it back in, so I did not do that. It also has another silicone piece here as well around. Just a lot of silicone pieces. I don't see a need to take this off, but just wanted to let you know it's another little piece here as well. But the tubing always angles downward. There's no way to like pop them up so you can kind of put them in and pull them out the top of your shirt. You have to, I'll show you, pull it up, and literally it just tubing on your skin and going down from the bottom, so you have to take your shirt up and pull. It's just not the ideal setup for a pumper to me. So I will show you. You just literally take this. There are 2 pins on each side here. You literally line them up a little bit under the line and pop them in. You do the same thing here. You have the 2 pins on each side, and you line it up a little bit below the line and push it in. So that is it, fully assembled. If you also need to single pump, I will show you how to do that. So the tubing is here. So you have the 2 tubes that run together like this. There is a little silicone piece here that you can pull apart. So if you wanted to only single pump, it's not the easiest to pull out. Oh my goodness. Just to show you live, full effect. Oh, man, this is not the easiest. So there we go. All right. So there are 2 pieces here that line up. So just wanted to show you that the third piece, it doesn't come out as well. That's what I was pulling on at first. So you want to make sure if you ever needed to take that off, you would need time. I don't even know if it comes out. So I'm not going to pull on it too hard to pull it out to not know if it goes back in easily or not. So, but again, there are 2 pieces here you hold, and literally you can take it off. There's a dial here, and you cover it up. So that is it. If you want a single pump, whatever side, you can do that here. If you don't want to, there's a spot for it here. You just pull it back here as well. So yes, this is it with the tubing as well. And then this piece goes into the Elvie like this. So that is it on. So let's talk about the other two pieces. So this will go on the Elvie as well. It has a clip to go on it. The clip is also not the easiest to get off as well. So you literally, there's a bottom part, you want to stick it in like this and pull it up. And there's an area here that you will stick the silicone piece into. You have to get it around. I mean, you don't really want to take this on and off. I can't imagine. Just so many pieces that if it gets loose, it won't hold it as well. And I just don't know over the test of time how much it will get loose. So if you going to put this on to clip it, keep it on. In my honest opinion, I could just see over time, if you have to keep taking it on and off, that it could be problematic. And so this is the clip. You can also have to put this back in. Again, I wouldn't just keep taking this on and off. I mean, I don't see a need that you would need to, but just wanted to let you know that I wouldn't, do that often. And so this is it with the clip. And then you literally take the holder and put it in. And that is it. And you literally clip it to your body like this. You just put it on. You have it clipped on here. Tubing is here. Make sure the tubing is downward. That's the other thing. You have to literally go under your bra, go under your shirt, and then under your bra to line it up, and then come back down, because the tubing doesn't have the ability to be placed upward in any way that I can tell. I guess if I pull this out and then not put it through the downward tubing, it would do that. I just don't want to mess this up with the way it's supposed to be. So there are ways that you can, let's see, pull this out. Yeah, it wasn't that hard. You can just stick it in by itself, and then you can lift the tubing upward, it looks like. So it's not as problematic, but again, you have to be careful, because then if it goes upward and then hits this piece here, it can, lessen the suction. So just not the most ideal. So you literally, I guess, pull this back through, stick it in that way, and pull it back down, and it's back assembled. So that is it there for you as well. So this is the cups. It's just a lot. I don't know, about the replacement parts, how much they cost, how often to replace as of right now, and just a lot of pieces, a lot of parts, a lot of silicone. So again, I will leave my thoughts and, my initial review of this to the next video, but just wanted to bring to you, the Elvie Stride fully assembled with the clip on, just really a pump that is through insurance, or you can do a buy now option. So I will leave my thoughts to that. But spoiler alert, if you made it to the end of this, there are some great pumps in the world for someone. I'm sure someone will love this pump. It's just not for pump with purpose, but I will go into that in the next video. So I wanted to give you a little spoiler alert here. I will continue the next video next. So just wanted to keep you posted, let you know how to assemble this with, some issues along the way on, just all the different parts and keeping in the line. And it can be frustrating if you're just trying to hurry up to get to pumping, to make sure you're pulling the right pieces. And it's just so many parts and pieces, in my opinion. But just wanted to let you know, just give you the full review of the assembly of the Elvie Stride with the clip on as well. So until next time, we'll pump with purpose.